¿Cuántos días estabas aquí? 40 days?
We have 40 days here. We haven't taken shower for 40 days.
You haven't taken a shower for 40 days?
We haven't taken shower for 40 days. We came here to work in the United States.
And what about food? Are you eating? Are you being fed? Food?
¿Te dan comida? Oh, come on. La luz por la noche. La luz por la noche. ¿La luz está prendida por la noche? ¿Ah?
So you've been here for over 40 days. No showers, no meals.
Señor, le tienen la luz prendida por la noche. No pueden dormir bien.
Alright, Shalom. I like to say, Kol Lowa, while Allah was all praise on glory in Hebrew to Yahweh, Shem Shai, Hashem Rakar Dash, that belongs to the Apostle, it was a great millstone, blessed God, the elect, if you sis, confused faces, waking up, doing and learning the truth. I got a quick article from BusinessInsider.com, and it says, a U.S. Border Patrol agency watches people who've been taken into custody related to cases of illegal entry into the U.S. stand in line at the facility of McAllen, Texas. It says a video taken posted on Twitter by NBC News shows men behind a chain link fence in an overcrowded immigration detention facility in McAllen, Texas, shouting to reporters that they had not showered and that they were only getting 3 tacos to eat each day. Vice President Mike Pence can be seen visiting the facility in the video, along with agents wearing face masks and men lining up against a fence or sitting on the concrete floor with tinfoil blankets. I was deeply moved to see the care that our Customs and Border Protection personnel are providing. Pence told reporters at the center, coming here to the station where single adults are held, I equally have been inspired by the efforts of Customs and Protections doing a tough job in a difficult environment. It says he went on to say that the system was overwhelmed by the crisis, referring to the illegal border customs asylum claims which are legal at the border. One man said, monitoring with his hands, that he'd been in the facility for 40 days. Michael Banks, a border patrol agent, told reporters that the longest anyone had been held at the facility was 32 days. Banks also told reporters at the Washington Post that the men were able to brush their teeth once a day, and although the facility now has a shower trailer for detainees to use, some of the men in the video had not showered in 10 to 20 days. A video has shown men shouting that they had little food. One says, "We get 3 tacos a day." There have been each reporters of the poor food conditions at the federal detention facilities. At one facility in Texas, young mothers were only able to feed their baby potato chips and formula that was not always age appropriate. Bloomberg's Dino Shanker and Polly Mosendez reported other people at the detention center were reportedly fed seemingly sandwiches, unwashed fruit, and other unhealthy foods. Pence also visited the family facility in Donna, Texas, where he asked families and children, most likely Spanish speakers, held the newer facility if they were receiving good care, likely to disprove accounts of poor conditions, loose soap and toothpaste, and children sleeping on concrete at the facilities. Most noted. The Donna facility, which has a capacity of 1,000, currently holds 800 detainees. A reporter who accompanied Pence to the Donna facility was not allowed to speak with children or adults held there. NBC News' Dennis Romeo reported. Pence maintained his support on the Border Patrol of the Donna facility, saying, "I couldn't be more impressed with the compassion work that our Customs and Borders Protections are doing here at this border facility with the fucking devil." See, like I said, these Edomites, these so-called white people, they don't care about you tribes, man. You keep thinking that they are your friend, all right? That they're your buddy, and that they have compassion for you through these harsh conditions. No, man. These Edomites, these so-called white people, they hate you, man. They was born to hate you. All right, we had, and you don't tribes, man. We keep telling you, man, when we out the highways and byways, that you're the chosen of the Lord, man. You're the Israelites, so the whole world hates you, man. All the other nations, they jealous of you. All right, and their attitude is, why should we help you? Let your God help you, man. All right. I wish they got the right attitude. They're not supposed to help us, man. We only supposed to expect help from each other and the Lord. All right. We only can depend on each other. All right. And how about Shemal Shah, man, in this world? All right. He said also he refuted claims that the centers are concentration camps, disagreeing with Trump critics such as Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. He said that Democrats need to step up and do their jobs to end the crisis. In a tweet Friday, Lindsey Graham, a South Carolina Republican company, pins to the facilities on Friday. He also praised both Customs and Border for see, man, look, Edomites, man. Let me real quick, man. I don't know who this motherfucker is. So, yeah, Edomite. It says U.S. Senator Lindsey, how do you say his name? Lindsey Graham. Yeah, he said he praised the Customs and Border Patrol for their work and how they're not properly feeding you and give you sanitations. All right, how you being treated in those concentration camps? These Edomites, man, these senators and other just average everyday Edomites, they're glad that you're you so-called Mexicans, Panamanians, and all that. Are you tribes? They glad that you're in those detention centers and being treated like shit. Okay? There's no love from the so-called white man, the Edomites, for you tribes, man. Okay, so yeah, that was it, man. But there you go, man. There you go. Alright? And then the first, like I said, you saw the beginning of this video, which I put a little clip up. You had those the tribes, man, so-called Mexicans and stuff, which is so-called illegal. So like illegal immigrants. Okay? Meaning you don't, you don't belong here. Alright? Which this is your country in the first damn place. Alright, he lock your ass up in these they call them detention centers, which is just concentration camps. Alright, this is a glimpse of how it's gonna be, man. Alright, which the heavier concentration camps, they're more discomfortable than this, man. Alright, but this is the what the scriptures is talking about. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna hit them, cause I'm gonna hit them and then end it off. Alright, this is Revelations 2:10 says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. And what is the things that we're gonna suffer is the breakdown of this country, which is gonna result in complete utter mayhem, chaos, and riots. Alright. martial law and all that. Esau is coming down with the sword. Behold, the devil shall, who's the devil on this earth? All right, because you got the spiritual devil, all right, Satan, and then you got the one on this earth, which you can see right here in this video. This guy in a green, the security guard in his green shirt. That's the devil right there. All right. Behold, the devil shall cast, like he's doing right now. The devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, and thou shalt be fearful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And we don't, like I said, that 10 days is basically just a completion amount. It might not be 10 days. It might not be, it's just days of completion, basically. Okay, who knows? All right, but we're gonna be tested, man, in those camps. That's why the Lord said, "Be faithful unto death, and I'll give you a crown of life." So you can't worry about what this damn devil gonna do to you. All right. The scripture said, "Fear only kills the both body and soul." All right, but that's what he's doing right now. This devil, he's Edomite, so-called white people, like putting people in these concentration camps. That's the prison it's talking about. All right, that's what he's gonna do to round people up, put them, get them in this chip. All right, moving on. Jeremiah 38 and 6. It says, "Then took they Jeremiah and cast him to the dungeon of Maishah, the son of Hammelech, that was in the court of the prison. They let him down, Jeremiah, with cords, and in the dungeon there was no water but mire, so Jeremiah sunk in the mire." Alright, so Jeremiah, he was in prison, man. Alright, and what's fucked up about this, his own people did it, man, because Jeremiah was prophesying unto the people. Alright, and when you read the first verse of this chapter in Jeremiah 38, they got mad because he was telling them bad things was coming. Alright, but point being is, man, it was the same scenario. Alright, he got tried, man. Alright, last scripture. This is Sirach. Sirach 4:28. It says, "Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee." Alright, it's simple, man. The Lord's gonna give us the spirit to strive on, to fight until death, man. Alright? The elect is the elect, man. The Lord's not gonna have it where the elect fall victim to any of the devices of this devil, man. Alright, the elect was born to make it out of all these situations, and to be reserved until salvation, how they get their crown of life. So Esau, it don't matter what the fuck you do, man. The Lord is gonna have it where the elect is gonna have a way out. Alright, because the scripture said he's not gonna give them, paraphrasing from Corinthians, he's not gonna give us a task harder than we are able to bear it. So whatever you throw upon us, the Lord gave us enough faith to bear it. Alright, so yeah, man, whatever, brothers gonna be in heavier situations than others, but that's all right. The Lord gave you the faith and the strength to prevail through it, man. All right, so ain't no fucking worries. Because we in the flesh, yeah, we gonna have some worries. We gonna be scared and all that, but other than that, man, the Lord got us. As the Lord said, He gonna fight for us, so He gonna strengthen us through these harsh times, man. All right. The Lord gave His Son Yahushua the faith to go on the cross and get whipped and all that. They had to suffer all those brutal things. Cause why? The Lord knew Yahushua was able to bear it, even though it may not seem like it, you know. But he got through it, man. Well, yeah, man, that's all I want to say on this. But yeah, man, that's what it means when it says the devil shall cast you into prison, man. It's already happening. It's concentration camps. And then pretty soon this thing's gonna be all over the country, man. Alright? But yeah, with that, I'm gonna give praise on glory. Yahweh Shem. Shout out to my sponsor, Ellis Great Millstone. Bless God, the elect, the diffuses, confused face, Shalom.